about how you can get rid of the sync strategy. Now, getting rid of the sync strategy, because this new strategy helps you stay away from a lot of negatives. Now, when you check your trade, some of you are on minus 43, minus 28, minus 27, minus 30 something. And I mean, it's not a loss, it's still going to bounce back, but the idea of this video is to keep you away from this negative, at least all these negatives. And it's a new strategy that I've been researching on. I've also tried, and it's worked seriously. Follow the step-by-step processes, and it will work for you also. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to go to your mine, right? For those who have been trading already, who are on minors. If you're just trading, then you don't need to. If you just started, then you don't need to do this, right? If you've not implemented any strategy, you don't need to do this. But if you've implemented a strategy, you should do this and see if a sync strategy has been implemented for you, right? So go to your mine, and that's where I am now. Locate your sync strategy, my synchronized strategy. Now click on it. Once you click on it, it's going to take you here. Select whichever wallet you're using, either Binance or Huobi. For me, I'm using Huobi. Yeah, I would also recommend that people make use of Huobi, because of the complication of the Binance. So if you want to make use of Huobi, I know some people have a problem with the light version and the real version, right? If you don't can get access to the real version, which is the global version, check the description below, and you will find a link that will guide you to the global version. That's the real and less complicated version of Huobi. The light version is like saying you want to use Binance US to do it. Binance US is limited. The light version also of Huobi is limited. So you want to be on the real version. So for you to get access to the real version, if you don't know how to get direct access to the real version, just go to the description below, and you'd see a link to the real version. Okay, so now click on whatever you're trading on. I trade on Huobi, and over here you should see this. If you are still using a strategy, you would not see this. This is what you should see. If you're still using the sync strategy, what you will see in your own case is cancel something, cancel sync or something, or cancel something. Click on cancel to cancel it, and then it will come to this. Once you click on cancel, confirm, then it will come to this. This is what you should see. This is how it should be. Now, another thing about this sync strategy is that usually after they make profit for you, they share a percentage with you. Sorry, it's just 6 a.m. So I'm doing this so that before I get busy, right? They take 1%. So once you get rid of this sync strategy, they don't take 1% anymore from you. And I mean, basically, the only reason we advise people to start with a sync strategy is so that they can get accustomed with the process, the way the bot works. But I mean, now you really don't need to do this anymore. I'll be showing you in this video how you can do it. So click on cancel sync strategy and make sure this is what you see. This one, sync strategy, is what you see. Okay, once that's what you see, then you're fine. All you just need to do is go back to quantitative. Now on quantitative, so this is what I'm talking about. So many of you have minus. Now on quantitative, what you need to do next is click on all these trades with minus, all these trades, and make sure they are trades that have sync strategy on them. Click on them. All the trades that have sync strategy, click on them. Now you click on them, make sure you change everything to, if over here, if you have stop margin call, click on it to stop it. And when you click on it, this is what you should have now. Once you stop the margin call, this is what you have. If you have this, it means that your margin call has been stopped. On iPhone, you would see, instead of open, you would see initiate, and that's good. That's good. That's the same thing with open, right? So all you just need to do is, if you have stop margin call, click on stop margin call to stop it. That's what you need to do, right? And then once you've stopped it, then you are fine. The next step you need to do is go to your Huobi, account, and make sure you are logged in, sign in, and how do you know if you're signing? Click on wallets. Just go to wallets, and then go to wallets here, and you'll be signed in. Now, once you're signed in, come to market. It's a market. When you eat a market, you would see favorite, sports, derivatives. Please select favorites. For many of you, once you select favorite, you wouldn't see these coins here. I added them myself, but you would see a search icon here. This search icon, the one here, you will see it there. Okay, this search icon, click on it. Now the next question is, what am I searching for? Right? Very simple. You want to make sure that you add all these coins on your quantitative. Come to quantitative, and make sure you have your wallet Huobi selected up here. Then all these coins will populate. If they don't populate, drag the screen down to refresh it. It will populate. Now you want to make sure all these coins, this, down, there are almost like 70 of them down. You write them down, and for instance, the first one is HBA. That's this one, HBAR/USDT. You come here, over here, you type HBAR/USDT. Now you look for it. Once you type HBAR, you look for it. You can see that my own /USDT is this. Then what did I do? Click on the star it. If you star it, it automatically takes it to favorite. Right? Make sure the star is highlighted there. Now HBAR, this one is not this one. It's not this one. It is this one. Okay, so you have to be careful. Now, why I say you should go and write it out and make sure that you put only coins that are on your Huobi here is because if you look at mine, what I did was I just came here and I did USDT, and I started astericking all the coins with USDT, and that way when I want to do what I want to do, it will give me a list of coins that are not on my royal queue. So please take your time. Don't be in a hurry. Write down all these coins. Write them down, and then come to your Huobi, search for them. Come to search here, search for them. After HBAR, what's the next one? NFT. Come here, search NFT. NFT comes out. I look for the one with USDT. You see, I started it here also. Can you see? I started it here, and so it goes to my favorite. And then next thing I need to do is just clean it. Don't go back. Just clean this away, and then go to the next one and look for the next one. What's the next one? Qtum. Type Qtum. Now you see, I have it here also, and you can see the one I'm astericking. I'm not astericking Qtum swap or Qtum. I'm just clicking the star for Qtum/USDT. Once you're done with that, you asterisk it, clean it again, just back, put the next one. Do the same thing for all of them till you are done with everything, till the last, everything to the bottom. Once you do that, then you've just covered 70% of the whole process. Now, the next thing you need to do is go to your Huobi, go to the favorite part. Now you would have a list of favorites. Once you've added everything, you will see all your own here too. Like I have mine, right? And then the next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you see how they are arranged. They are arranged scatteredly. Look at, you have profits here, you have some negatives. So you want to make sure that it is arranged, or they are arranged in accordance of lowest to highest. So the one with more negatives to the one with more positives, right? That's how you want. And how do you do that? Simple. All you just need to do is look for this change here. You'll see 24 hours change percentage. Click it once. Click it once. Now once you click it once, it arranges everything for you according to the highest negatives and the highest positives, right? If you click it again, it will do the reverse. I arrange it according to the highest positive to the highest negative, right? But that's not what we want. We want to be able to see the highest negative above. So we click it, and then that's it. Now, first thing you want to do is this new process we're trying to learn is how to select coins, when, right? So how do we select coins, right? But before we talk about how we select coins, what we are doing is we're talking about when to select coins. So the first thing for us to do before we select a coin is we want to come here. We want to come and look at, make sure you click this 24 hours and make it arranged this way. And I want to come and look at the coin that is on the highest negative. For me, or it's going to be the same with you if you check it at this time, it is this, and that's simply cover, right? Once we've discovered that cover, all we just need to do is quickly go to our bot and search for just go to the search and search for cover. That's it here. Click on it. Go to your trade setting. Just put, don't worry, for now, just put 10. Put 10 here. Leave this way. You can change this to 6 or leave it this way. Put this on 1.3. This, put it on 1.3, which is there. Put this on 0.1. Leave this on 0.5. This put on 0.1. Right? Now, depending on your capital, right? You can just come here, come to margin configuration for safety. Leave this like this, because we're not dealing with the dip of the market. We're trying to make sure we don't even go deep, but leave this like this. And then this, you can just go over here, just leave it this way, right? Just leave it this way, leave it this way, leave it, don't do it. But this one, make sure you leave it at 10, no matter what your equity. If your equity is even on 10,000, just leave it at 10 for now. This is not where you will be increasing it. We will increase it, but you don't want to increase it here, so that it doesn't get, all these it doesn't get used up. Your equity doesn't get used up when all these start to take place. So leave it. Now, once you're done with this, then you're fine. Usually, what I will always advise is click to, just since you'll be doing this process every time with so many coins, come to this point. You see batch settings. That's batch settings. Click on batch settings. Once you click on batch settings, then it brings you here. Select all. Make sure it's highlighted like this for mine, and then all these coins get highlighted, all of them downwards. And then once they're highlighted, click on trade settings now and do exactly what I just said. Put this on 1 point, leave this on 10, leave this way, leave it this way. 1.3, yep. 0.1, this one, 0.5, yes, and this one 0.1, right? Leave this on 10 and then click on save once you're done. So save it. Now let me change mine too, so I just change it so that we're all on the same page. Okay, once you're done, click on save. It will save it and come back here. Now you're done with this window, right? You don't need this window again. So all you need to do is just click on batch settings again to close that window, and it takes it down, right? And now go back again, because at the time we checked, cover was the highest. It might have changed, right? So refresh mostly, and cover is still the highest there. Now by highest, make sure it is on -3 above. Oh, sorry, it's below. Oh, sorry, it is more. It is either -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8. Anything -2. If your highest is on -2, don't do it. Just wait. Don't worry. The market will get there. Don't do it. It is better not to buy than buy and go into a dip for a long time. So don't do it. So, but if it's on -3 and above, then you are fine. But luckily for us, our cover is on -8, so which is good. So the first coin I want to take is cover. So I come here back to my bots. I search cover. Now that's it here. Click on it. You don't need to do anything again here because you've set the trade settings. Just click on start. Just click on start because we've done all the trade settings from the beginning already. So click on start. Once you click on start, it will start the process. Once it starts the process, it will list the coin amongst all these ones that you're already trading. Go there, look for it, click on it. So if this is my cover, this is not cover. So if it's my cover, I'll come here, click on it, then click on buy. Depending on what your equity is, click on buy. But before I click on buy, I want to know what my equity is. Come here and search here. Check here, right? Whatever you have here is what you have left as equity, right? And then that is where you can go and click on that cover that you bought. Click on it and then click on buy. Select this, make sure it's highlighted. Like if I click mine now, you see it's highlighted now. That way you can see your position profit loss and you can see your estimated holding profit loss. Now depending on what you have on your equity, just add, and you don't really need to add much. You can add 100. If you have more, if you have less than 500, just add 100. If you have 1000, you can add 200. If you have less than 500, add 100. Right? If you have more than 500, less than 1000, you can add 200 or 150. Gradually, just keep taking it gradually. So let me just add 150. I'll stay in the middle. So you add 150, right? And then you just click done. Click done and click confirm, right? Just for you, click done and click confirm, but me, I'm going to cancel it. Once you do that, that's it. If you have less capital, you have 200, just do this for one coin. When it closes, another thing you want to do is click on the cover. Don't forget this step, this last step I'm about to talk about. Click on that same cover. This is not my cover, but for you, click on that coin you opened and make sure you have cycle here. So if you have one shot here, make sure you click one shot. You want to turn everything to cycle. Click on it, make it cycle. So once you click on cycle here, it changes here to one shot. Right, once you click on one shot, it changes here to one shot and cycle comes here. But if I click on cycle here now, it goes back here and this comes back here. So whatever you see here is what is not currently activated. Okay, so come here, click on one shot. You will see one shot. Click on one shot. Make sure one shot comes over here. That means it is on one shot. That simply means that you are telling it, buy now. Once it sells, don't buy that coin again. That's how you keep doing it. Keep doing it. And then just sit back. If you have more than 500, do the same thing for another coin. Do at least that to 2 coins. Right? Or 3 coins. If you have 1,000 exactly, do 3 coins. Do that to 3 coins. Right? If you have more than that, you can keep increasing it depending on what you have. But make sure while you do this, you leave some more money so that in case it goes and it gets stuck there, you can use it to bounce it back. Now, this account belongs to one of my downlines, and he actually was in a dip for some time. He gave me access to the account to help him. So he was in a dip for some time. So what I just decided, and at that time it was on 500. He had made 500, right? And he brought in another 500, right? We wanted to use that 500. He was like, he wanted to use it to bounce all this back. But then I was like, no, there was a new strategy I was testing, which is this one I just told you. And I decided, no, let me use that 500 for this strategy. And since we used that 500 for this strategy, he has made another 200 and something dollars in like almost 4 days or 5 days. Yeah. So please, make sure, look at this CRV now. It's not on one shot. Make sure you put it on one shot. Click on it. You see over here, it's cycle that is here. No, you want to change it to one shot. So click one shot here. It changes it to one shot. That way it sells it and it doesn't remain in a negative anymore. And then you will buy another one, sell it, buy another one, put it on one shot again, buy another one, sell it, put it on one shot again, buy another one, sell it, put it on one shot again. Once you do that, make sure you go back to your Huobi. These things change. They change. Right? These things, they change in minutes. If you look at it, in minutes. So don't look at it and say, okay, cover MDX, so let me go and do it, and then you go back there and you go do it. No. Once you've done cover, come back. If you want to do another one, come back here, check what is the second one. The second one is MDX. Do MDX. If you already have MDX, go to the next one. So I don't think it's our stuff. Yeah, this is one of the one I want to deactivate. I want to take. So let me check. So I don't think it's there. Oh, it is. Okay. So come here, do the same thing to click start, put it on, make sure you put it on one shot and all that. Same thing, just keep doing that, and then you will be fine. You would stay away from negatives. You stay away from negatives for long, or that amount of negative. You won't even get there. You get. That's it. I hope you guys understood this strategy, and if you have any questions, just put it down below. It has worked for almost everybody who has started using this strategy. I've tested it on many of my downlines stuff. I've tested it on mine too. It has worked, and in fact, that's basically what I've been using for a long time. You get also, but the only downline to this is that time. You must always be there, watching it. But one thing is, when you put it on one shot, the only bad part is it will close, and then your money will be there, not traded, right? But by the time you come back, you see your money. You can put it into something else again, then go back and do what you're doing. I would suggest this strategy than sync strategy. This strategy for me has been the best for me. So when my downlines keep complaining that they are on negative, I feel so bad. And what I want to do is I want to see how I can help them, implement a strategy that will keep them out of negative, for so long. And this really works. This really works. The only thing is just that time. But even if you don't have time, always put it on one shot. Even if you have time, put it on one shot so that it sells it and doesn't buy that coin again. Then go back and check if that coin is still on the top, then buy the coin again. I would do that rather than keep the coin in cycle and I will get carried away. It will buy, and then that's exactly what happens in our sync strategy because it is always on cycle. So, not that the sync strategy doesn't work, it works. It gives up profit, then that coin gets tired. You get, but because we have not put it on, it's still the bot. The bot knows that while the coin is tired, the coin will still bounce back. So the bot continues to trade in that coin. But if we do it manually, buy, put it on one shot, right? Automatically, it will buy for us, sell for us. It will sell for us rather, and then we get the profits. It doesn't buy it again. We'll go back to our Huobi, check it to be sure that coin is still on the top, then buy it again. Buy it, put it on one shot, it will sell it again. If you go there again, go to Huobi again, check to be sure that that coin is still on the top, buy it again. That way, keep doing this process continuously, and I can bet that it will give you a sign of relief. Thank you so much for joining this, and please, you can try as much as possible for you to get more videos of this. Try and subscribe to it, and then if you have any questions, just ask me, and I'll be willing to answer those questions. Thank you so much. For those who want to set up the Huobi, if you're checking this video and you're not on RoyalQ, I'm not going to put any link here. Meet the person who invited you or who first told you about RoyalQ, and join the person. The only link I'm going to put on the description is Huobi Link. Huobi for me is better than Binance. Use Huobi, and then you get rid of the intermediary what's it called, verification process for Binance, and Huobi is better, and it is less stressful. But the only problem is you need to get the right Huobi. Don't do the light one. So for you to get the right one, just click this link and it will direct you to the right one, and then you can sign up for it. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful time and see you next time.